Show business can be a sticky business, such as the case with the enormous The Walking Dead series. There's been a legal dispute ongoing behind the scenes between AMC, the network which airs the show, and its spin-off via The Walking Dead, and Robert Kirkman, the comic book writer who created the whole franchise. What's at stake? Millions of dollars in net profits from rerun and streaming exhibitions of the show that Kirkman, along with his co-producers, claim they have not seen in the wake of the show's major success despite contractual guarantees. They have challenged the amount that the cable network has been shelling out to them via a breach of contract lawsuit. While AMC recently settled a suit from former showrunner Frank Darabont and the talent agency CAA for a bit over $200 million over future revenue sharing related to certain future streaming exhibition of The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, the suit initiated by Kirkman and his co-plaintiffs has lingered on. These kinds of conflicts over net receipts are common in Hollywood, and have only grown more complex since the advent and rapid proliferation of streaming, a model not contemplated by many legacy contracts. This case is of particular interest because of the eye-popping numbers involved. The Walking Dead is one of the most successful franchises in television history. It's already spawned 2 spin-off series, and although the flagship show is about to make its final bow with its 11th and final season, AMC seems determined to keep the universe alive long into the future. A July 2020 decision initially dealt a blow to the plaintiffs after Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Buckley ruled that AMC had correctly interpreted the terms of the contracts in regard to the licensing fees owed on 7 counts. However, now it appears that a legal change is in the wind. A bit over a year later, July 27, 2021, Judge Buckley ruled that Kirkman and his co-plaintiffs could pursue further punitive damages and legal theories via 2 amended claims. These claims accuse AMC of tortious interference and alleged breach of the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing, according to The Hollywood Reporter. To clear up some of the legalese, the second claim accuses AMC of defining the terms of profit sharing to guarantee Kirkman and the others would make no money. Meanwhile, the first alleges that AMC acted deliberately to give its sister company an advantage in these matters. Orrin Snyder of the law firm Gibson Dunn explained the decision to The Hollywood Reporter as an unimpressive overture. It is just as meritless as the 7 out of 7 claims we beat at trial last year, and we are confident we will defeat this new claim as well. Most creators like Kirkman contract for a percentage of back-end receipts in their original option deals. The most popular method of calculating this compensation is modified adjusted gross receipts. There are several standard ways of calculating it, and they can all get pretty complicated, but it's basically how the money is calculated up and divided among the people legally obligated to have it. Long story short, the bad faith that Kirkman alleges is that AMC always intended its calculation to leave him with as little as possible thanks to creative calculations. While Snyder is correct to point out that this preliminary ruling doesn't have any bearing on the legal merits of Kirkman's case, and what do you expect him to say he represents AMC, the judge did see enough evidence of malice as alleged in the complaint to proceed to trial. If Kirkman can show by a preponderance of the evidence that AMC did contract in bad faith and never intended its calculation to yield any proceeds whatsoever, he might just land a favorable verdict. That verdict would set a very dangerous precedent for the entire industry, and might have other creators unsatisfied with their paltry back-end checks looking up the name of a good attorney. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about a bunch of fancy legal proceedings are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.